Good morning, guys. Welcome. Actually, I think it's about 12:30. So I got Millie's water here, always essential in these little talks that we have. And today it is going to be a talk with Millie Wednesday, because I'm going to change it to Wednesday, but we're not going to talk about that. But hello guys, welcome again to my channel. So as you can probably see, this is going to be a new kind of thing that I'm going to do. I loved my talk with Millie Tuesdays, but I needed some bigger content and some better content, I think, with mine. So I'm going to start talking about the things that I can actually talk about, since I'm studying a lot more of, like, you know, studying like medical stuff and naturopathy. So I wanted to give my knowledge to you guys, since it is a little bit hard to find that on the internet nowadays, and you kind of just want a condensed information. So I'm going to try and make these under 10 minutes, easy for you guys to understand about all these amazing things that are in our bodies. I'm thinking of using my glasses to act a little bit, so when I put on these glasses, it is go time. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I just put them on my head and seem like a go time video. So today we are going to talk about vitamin A, the secret immune boosting vitamin that no one actually thinks about. So without further ado, I would love it if you guys liked this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll leave the link below for my Instagram. I did create a new Instagram for certain reasons, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get on to it. So I'm going to try to make this as condensed as I can, just so everyone can understand it, because I know it is a little bit hard. I do have my iPad there for you guys, and I will have everything on a new blog, which goes up probably every Saturday or something, and that will have all the information that regards all these videos. So if you guys want a in-text formation about it, go onto my blog. I will also link it down below. I'm so excited to start this new blog, because I like writing stuff about it, and it'll also get me really good work. Okay, so vitamin A. Firstly, what is a macronutrient and what is a micronutrient? Macronutrients are your proteins, carbs, and fats. We don't really need to talk about those today, so we're just going to move them to the side. If you want to know a little bit about those, I will talk to them in like further future videos. But micronutrients are normally the things that you cannot get into your body can't make on its own. So you need them in your diet, and you need a lot of them in your diet to actually efficiently work all those cells and get that energy and get all those like things working in your body that need to survive. So micronutrients are just those vitamins, those minerals, all those kind of things that, you know, people say, all those antioxidants that you really need in your body to help your body function, okay? If you don't take in that much of a macronutrient for its specific recommended dosage, you will find that you become deficient, and deficiency can lead to a lot of different problems. There is deficiencies where you're born with a deficiency, such as pyrroles. If you don't know, that is a zinc deficiency. But overall, you should probably find out by your naturopath or by your doctor by doing some blood tests about what you're deficient in, because that will really help you to know what you need more in, what you need to kind of lessen the amount of intake in, because again, overdosing in vitamins and minerals is also not that good, because it'll just go down into waste, basically. Let's talk about vitamin A, the magical vitamin A. A for amazing vitamin. So vitamin A is an amazing it's an amazing micronutrient. It basically is stored in the liver while it waits, and it just waits there until it is needed for the body. A vitamin A is an amazing micronutrient. It is useful and so important for our bodies to function. It is first great for our surface cells, which are actually called endothelial cells, and you find them on your skin. They're important for our respiratory tract. They're important for they're important for our gut, our bladder, our eyes. With the eyes, in fact, it actually is really important for your vision under poor lighting. And they normally find that if you don't have a lot of vitamin A, your eyes actually get really weird. I don't know, I saw this picture, it was really disgusting. Not the best thing, so try. And it like can actually impair a lot of eyesight around poor lighting. It is really, really, really important for maintaining a healthy immune system. And also very important for preventing that kind of drying of skin. So it basically allows the shedding of your skin. I know that sounds really disgusting, but it's really helpful in like taking away a lot of microbes and bacteria that you don't really need on your skin. And it's really important for growth and development, so hence neonates and all those kind of babies and growing of everything. So there's a lot of different things that vitamin A is so essential for and that we need. I'm not going to try and go into too much information about the immune system benefits because it's just way too condensed and it's so complex that it's just, you don't really need to know it. Like it's way too complex for people to understand. Like people won't know what the hell a T cell is, so it's not going to, it's basically, it helps to fight infections. It helps the body fight infections and trap infections. So when I was talking about that mucus, the respiratory tract, it basically is lined with mucus, which basically when microbes or when you sniff or inhale any sort of thing, basically the mucus which lines every single part of your body, especially the respiratory tract, it like basically traps it. And basically there's these little hairs on your respiratory tract that are called cilia, and they basically push it up. And that's when, you know, if you have a cold or something, and when you have like a really snotty nose and a lot of mucus, that's basically a lot of trapped foreign particles that are not going to do anything good for your system. So it really, really helps those non-specific immune defenses, such as your skin, your nose, your mucus, your inflammatory response, to actually work and effectively get microbes, which are really terrible, pathogenic, deadly bacteria, fungi, viruses, all those kind of lovely particles that we like, out of your system and away from your body, because we don't want those in our body. So it really is beneficial for that. So now we're going to talk about what vitamin A is in food. What food can we have to actually get vitamin A? So one, it is first present in a lot of dark leafy greens. So if you have amaranth, which is red and green, and spinach, it is also present in a lot of orange fruits, which is basically, I'll talk about that a little bit later. So orange sweet potatoes, carrots, mangoes, squash, pumpkin, papaya, all those amazing orange fruits, you're gonna find vitamin A all in abundance in there. It is also present in the liver, so that's why people say liver is so good to eat. I know it's a little bit disgusting, so again, I would, if you want to eat it, you can, but it's a really great source of vitamin A. Eggs is a really great source, and then some palm oils, but if you overcook them, if you cook them, they will probably lose all their vitamin A sources, also while you cook vegetables, they start to lose their vitamin A. So having them as fresh as possible is a great thing, like carrots and mango. That is all the vitamin A foods that you can eat. However, there is one important fact. When you're having vitamin A, it needs fat to absorb into the body. So if you're not having any sort of fat, you're going to find that you're not going to be getting enough vitamin A, and you're not going to be finding any sort of vitamin A benefits. So make sure that you're always having some fat, so some avocado, some nuts, some seeds, any sort of like fat thing with your meals. Not all your meals, you don't have to have it with all your meals, but just to aid the absorption of vitamin A. With that whole thing with why it is orange, the fruit, it actually has carotenoids in it, which basically is the ineffective form of vitamin A, and it needs to be converted into retinol, which is basically found in the animals, but both are effective, both animal and plant products of vitamin A are both effective for the body, but just the carotenoids makes the pigment orange or sometimes green. That's why when you know, every time you're eating vegetables, just feel like, oh, I can eat a carrot because it's going to give me that vitamin A. Vitamin A deficiency. Vitamin A deficiency is super, super bad. It can trap a lot of and just allow a lot of microbes to go down and to affect and invade a lot of our body systems and our body cells, and we just don't want that because it can cause a lot of negative properties. I think that people always think vitamin C is such an important immune system thing, which it is, but vitamin A is also super important because it allows all those first defense mechanisms of immunity to actually go and trap and prevent all those microbes from coming in and invading all our cells. Again, leading to more severe infections. And with children, as they are growing and due to having a less effective immune system, like with adults they have quite a good immune system, but for children and people who are a little bit immunocompromised, we'll find if they don't get enough vitamin A, they are leading to severe infections, and that can cause a lot of mortality, which is death, in children who are not getting enough vitamin A. And that's a really big thing that people need to consider. Like especially like breast milk is a really important one for vitamin A. That's where a lot of babies get their vitamin A in their first 6 months of life. So having stuff for vitamin A is super important. And there's also other problems of having dry skin, having infertility problems, having dry eyes, having a night blindness, which we don't want night blindness, having poor wound healing because you're not getting enough platelet formations, having a lot more acne and breakouts because it can affect other hormones, having a delayed growth because again it's really important for growth and development, and also having a lot of throat and chest infections because it's not helping that respiratory tract. So that is vitamin A. If you guys need any other information, please ask, please put it down in the comments because I can give you guys some more information. If you guys want to know about something more specifically, ask me and I'll do something on it. Also, if you want a more like written version of it, go down to my blog. That will have all my information there, and then that also has all the resources that I use just to make sure that, you know, obviously I'm not just getting it from a Wikipedia page, I'm actually getting it from actual cited research papers. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that kind of segment of vitamin A, and I will be back next week to talk about another vitamin that is super essential for your body. Awesome guys, thank you so much, and I will see you guys on Sunday with a new video.